hate to say this, Sarah, but you've been I just watched the last episode of Survivor. You've been marooned on an island, and what would you like to have washed up on shore with you so that you could survive until you're rescued like 2 weeks later?
Are we talking like books, food?
Whatever you want. You just can't have a boat or a helicopter.
All right. Well, probably a really big, nice bottle of red wine and the Great Gatsby book.
Okay. How about you, Christy?
Is there internet access?
Nothing.
Is there cell phone?
Internet, no phone. You don't get a phone. You're like Gilligan's Island, man. No phone, no motor cars, no single luxury.
Oh my gosh, that's really hard.
Yeah, of course it is. What? These questions aren't easy.
12-pack of a 12-pack of summer shandy in cans.
Okay.
And God, it's gonna have to be a book, but I don't know which one. There's so many good ones.
That's okay. A good book. That's fine.
I mean, a really good book. A big one, a thick one.
Yeah,
Cool.
a really big one.
Really good. War and Peace. Like this, right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So the phone rings, okay? And on the end of the line is the one person you would love to perform with. All right? Who's calling you to come out and play other than Lincoln Park? Like,
Lawrence
who's that
Welk.
guy? Lawrence Welk.
No.
I don't see that really, but okay.
Gosh.
Who can call you to get out and play? Come on.
Oh my gosh. This would be a challenge. This would get me shedding some more and stuff like that. I've always loved Chick Corea, piano player.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Super cool.
Like, that would get me back into doing some heavy practice. But no, you know what? Actually, no, I like that. That'd be too much homework. You know what? I always wanted to play with Santana, Carlos Santana.
Santana. Oh,
Yeah.
Carlos Santana. That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
would
so
like to
cool.
play in his band.
All right,
Yeah.
finish this lyric. I want to see. I'm pulling back.
Kelly. On my bucket list. Who's in your ultimate foursome?
Oh, my idol growing up was Sebi. Then it was Nick Faldo.
Ooh, okay.
And then my dad.
Oh, that'd be great. Hey, Dad would
Yeah.
probably love just hanging out with those two guys because he'd be like,
Oh,
trying to understand.
I mean,
I tell you want to hit the bar like this.
I follow Sevi's son on Twitter, and obviously Sevi still got a Twitter account. And every time they celebrate his birthday or a major win, I'm like, oh, just gutting. He should be here.
I mean, he was an icon. I mean,
Icon.
I watched his the story on him in on the Golf Channel, and it's a wonderful golf movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just to see where he came from and how he got to be where he is, and the really thing is how he paved the way for Jose Maria Olazabal and everybody else that comes out of Spain, right? Sergio and
the rest, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, John Wall, the rest, yeah.
It really is. So, all right. What I've thought up some titles for the John Godwin book, and so I'm going to read off the. Hey, you know what? So I want you to tell me what you think is the best title to describe the John Godwin book. Okay, ready? All right. Easy like a Sunday morning. Fade it unless you need to turn it. Take a walk with me. Fairways, smiles, birdies, and joy. How golf shaped my life. And lastly, I got Georgia on my mind.
Fade it unless you have to turn it.
Love it. Love it. I was wondering if you were going to say that. That sounds awesome. That would be cool. Ashley.
Well, how do you not take somebody like Adam Scott with you to somewhere magical? Like,
oh man, Dave, I hope you're not listening. My goodness. Wow. Adam
knows.
Scott, he's not even a legend. Like, I'm talking like,
No, but
at least Jacqueline comes up with Sam Snead, like an old guy. You're coming up with a guy who's still relevant.
you got to throw like some fantasy into it, don't you?
Okay, all right. We got hats off to you. Hats off to you, Ashley Zabrook. That was a very good one. Okay, so Adam Scott, where?
Just somewhere Maui. You got to go somewhere tropical.
Oh, okay, Maui. Here we go. Love it. All right, Amanda.
She said Adam Scott somewhere magical.
Yes.
No, but if I took it back, I just have to put. It has to be Augusta. Like it would always be Augusta.
Okay. Very good.
All right, so you have stepped into a time machine and you've been shuttled back to the heyday of Shell's wonderful world of golf.
Okay.
All right. Now, you are matched against a golf legend. All right. And you're playing the old course at St. Andrews. What golf legend would you choose to play against at the old course in St. Andrews?
I gotta go, Mr. Palmer.
Oh, I love it. That is
Yeah.
a fantastic answer. Wouldn't that be so cool?
My golf swing. Okay.
Yeah,
my
your own golf swing. What's the genre of music? Is it hard rock? Is it punk? Is it like, is it smooth jazz? Is it like?
I was gonna, I was kind of gonna say smooth jazz, but I don't really like smooth. I don't like. It's not something I, turn the radio to all the time.
No.
Something
else.
What was the first thing you said?
Butter tarts.
What is that?
Oh, pardon me. Okay, you heard it first, people. She doesn't know what a butter tart is?
What is that?
Oh my goodness. Is this just a Canadian thing that you don't know what a butter tart is? Oh my gosh. All right. You know what? I'm not going to even go there because you know what? A butter tart's a little piece of pastry with a beautiful, like, melted, sugary center. You could put pecans in it, sometimes some walnuts, maybe even some raisins. It's like delish. Wow.
Interesting.
Is this a Canadian thing? I was wondering about it when I actually asked.
I'm ruining your question.
You're not ruining the question because the hilarity is the fact that you don't know what a butter tart is. That's the more important thing. Hey. You're interviewing or you're asking the questions. It's a little flipped on you now. So one of my favorite drinks, okay, is just a straight, vodka on the rocks. I love vodka. And you know what? I do recall actually drinking a few with you back in the day and all that stuff, right? But the thing is, you have $100 taste in vodka but you only really have a $5 budget. And the really interesting thing here is I found out that it wasn't actually Grey Goose that you were serving us when we would come over to the condo. And in fact, you were up to a little bit of smoke and mirrors there, Mr. Mudrick.
I might even have it. So actually, we did it once as a joke, as a party. You actually got the actual Grey Goose. But for my cheaper friends who would never bring anything over ever, and after the 70th time of that, we had the Oso Negro vodka from Mexico. And I actually, my mom uses this to clean her toilets. This probably retails for about, I don't know, 30 pesos, which might be 30. No, this was probably like $5 Canadian. Anyway, so yeah, we had that was the
dinner.
Wait, I think I have a big bottle of it. Hang on here. This shelf needs to be. Look at that. That's a big.
That's the big one. But you would pour that into the Grey Goose bottle.
But I even told my old roommate Paul at the bottom there'd be a black, and he was so stupid. There'd be a black X, and that was the one that don't drink that. You live here. You don't have to. And he wouldn't even care. He wouldn't look at the bottom of this, whatever. So
exactly. All right, ready? Okay, you got to select one. Butter tarts, peach pie, chocolate mousse, gummy bears, jubes, or ice cream.
Ice cream.
What flavor?
I like, there's one called Granny's Cupboard.
Ooh, what's in that?
It has brownie, chocolate swirl, cookie dough, and like peanut butter.
Ooh,